So that's, thank you for bringing that up, by the way. I wasn't included on the call yesterday only because I was tied up in another conference call. I think Rick took one for the team on that. Mike Wild, he had reached out to Mayor Artis and myself and Rick and Pat Urick, I don't know, a week and a half ago. And just saying, hey guys, look, I'm seeing on the news that you guys have these budget cuts, and I mean, this is obviously not expected, right? And the financial impact to every municipality is devastating. Don't misunderstand that. It's truly devastating. So I had released some numbers. Pat Urick had released some numbers. So Mike thought it would be best if we had a conference call, which we did. And I spoke to him honestly about my position, which was on Tuesday night, I was going to make a public statement telling people we're going to have a $5.4 million shortfall due to lost revenue. So from our perspective, that included hiring freeze, salary freeze, concessions from the bargaining units, and layoffs. And I said, I cannot in good faith spend one dime or support any type of event, 4th of July. I can't do that. Not to mention, I think it's pretty clear, there's going to be no gathering of that size 4th of July, I doubt, anywhere, to be honest with you. And talk about timelines changing. So how that was left was, well, they needed to order fireworks by April 30th, I believe, is what he told us. So he said, I'll check back in yesterday. I think Rick was on there along with Peoria, and they talked about possibly moving it out.
Moving somewhere into the fall, but we'll have to discuss that as time goes on.
Yeah.
And again.
And that's how it was left.
Yeah, given all the situations, and there will not be a gathering. We have road construction. We have all kinds of other issues going on there. So the 4th was going to be a real task to do anyway. But
at least on the East Peoria side.
On East Peoria side,
yeah.
True, and the bridge being closed. And again, adhering to what the governor, large gatherings. I mean, you're talking 100,000 people plus probably there.
Right.
So it wouldn't be safe. So again,
no, and East Peoria had already planned on, in conjunction with the IDOT, we had a PUATS project that we had committed to. We're moving forward with it. IDOT allowed us to move that project to July 6th. But we had to have it completed in conjunction with the reopening of the bridge. So our project's along river down there by Hucks and Cadova and all that. So we're going to have that blocked off July 6th, all the way butting up to the deadline of the bridge reopening. So we have our own project going on, and that area was already restricted. So I was honest with Mike, and I said, from East Peoria's perspective, I don't see it doable, even if we push it to fall, but that's not our decision to make. I was simply, from the East Peoria standpoint, we would not be in a position where we could host anything on this side of the river. But, we left it open for discussion, seeing how things work out here in the next few months.
Would you be a little more open to it if it is pushed back to, say, September, October time?
If our construction's done, and if we find a way to find $5.4 million before then, because we have people laid off. I mean, I cannot justify, I would never even think about justifying spending money on, and I'm not sliding it. As a veteran, I love 4th of July and, celebrating our country, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't see us being back on track that quickly. We've actually projected it's going to take an entire fiscal year to get back on track. So, but we did leave it open because you never know. Crazier things have happened.
With other cities that are part of this, it's not an original letter, are they all